All right, so I seen a comment on one of my recent video of she stalking you, asking about, is this about your ex? And I replied back that it is actually for whoever it is, whether it is an ex or any situation that you had with your girl, your ex, your woman, your side piece, your sneaky link, the throat sucker, y'all. I gotta watch what I say because sometimes I get used to it being Patreon and I could talk crazy on there. So just say Patreon, there's no filter. But I had to just say throat because, sometimes y'all like her for her piece of mouth. I'm really watching what I'm saying. So, anyways, whatever she is to you, if she's only good for one thing or she does a certain thing for you, right? I want y'all to get that. The stalking you can come from any girl, whatever she meant to you, and it can come in any way for whatever reason. Let me put this in other words as, okay, let's say you guys had a good experience together, a good intimacy, whatever level it is at, because intimacy can be in multiple different ways. It doesn't even have to be physically, like physical touch type of stuff, right? So let's say now, once that happens, you end up ghosting her. Or I'm not even encouraging that, actually. Let me say you just end up not feeling her because she gives you a weird vibe. She's not consistent. So you cut her off. You just tell her, like, I'm just focused on this. Or, I don't like us talking. Whatever your reason is, your excuse, whatever. So you guys stop talking. She is running to one way that she could find what is going on in your life, whether you follow each other or not, whether you have no social media but have a number, whether you're on WhatsApp or still have that number and she is not blocked. Because sometimes, let me tell y'all something that you might not know. Literally, women will go back and read those messages with the hopes of soon you will message her, or with the hopes of, manifesting that text, or literally just to go back to read, but just to end up telling herself, don't message him. Or if she's missing you type of thing, she's reading that because she's missing you, or she wants to see the old text messages. She's reminiscing. And actually, before I continue on, y'all, I did mention Patreon in the beginning. So like I said, I got to watch what I say on here sometimes. But on Patreon, I get to go all the way in. I get to be as raw. I get to talk into details. The freaky talk about what women like, right? I gotta tell it all. I gotta say it how it is. So that's going on there. Patreon does have other offers, so you could just be a free member if you want. I will try to be giving you guys some stuff on there or some help if you want to just join the community. And then whatever else you check out on there, you could see what's suitable. But like I said, there's a lot to catch up on. I've said this in my other videos. There's just going to keep being more because I upload a lot on there. And so either on Patreon or YouTube membership, all explicit and exclusive content that you can get. Check the links. And don't forget about my website. And this is what happens when I try to talk fast because I'm trying to tell y'all. But my website, per usual, consultations, all that other good stuff. No contact journals, audio classes, audiobooks, ebooks, etc. Links are down below and find what helps you. So let's just get into question of the video before I go back to exactly what I was lastly saying about this topic. Question of the video is going to be that I want to give two, actually, because stalking you, I feel like sometimes it needs to be asked in so many different ways of what's going on. So have you had something serious with her and you notice that the behavior has changed afterwards? So behavior could be, let's say you guys don't talk, but her behavior became wishy-washy, right? So maybe she 1 minute is feeling you, then the next dissing you, downplaying you. And then she blocks you one day from seeing her story, then unblocks you. And then she watches your story one day, then doesn't. So, and let me rephrase that. Not serious, but sometimes you guys can consider talking for a month, sometimes even a few days, feelings, love at first sight. I don't know if y'all believe in that, but whatever you feel like was legit. If you feel like, dang, I thought she was feeling me, that this question applies to you. So do you think she switched up or really changed in the way that you didn't expect it to be after you guys stopped talking, or after, let's just say, the stalking you feel like began? Now, my last question, very simple, but do you stalk her? And whether you know she knows or she doesn't, you don't know if she knows, doesn't really matter. Do you stalk her? Because that's going to be some other questions that you're going to have to answer. But I'm not going to give you more questions. But you got to ask yourself, do you stalk her? And then ask other questions that would make sense to ask. Like, why do you? But anyways, another topic, another question, another video. Now, let me just go back to what I was saying earlier about, okay, now with women, when you're dealing with her, right? When she's going through those text messages and she's looking at it and thinking to herself, like, dang, I want to say something to him. Guess what? She has the friend that's the cock blocker. She has the friend that's not in support of what y'all have going on realistically. And what this then does is that her friend, which is your ex or the girl you used to talk to, can't even say nothing to you. So she has to stalk you regardless. Sometimes it's also to try to give you an indication that she wants you to say something. But here's the thing, because you guys are smart, you do not fall for that. You do not break no contact. So because of this, she has to keep going, and it's gonna drive her crazy at some point. Understand this, that women, they don't realize how much they're setting themselves up for emotional destruction until it hits hard. Breaking points are legit. Like, the breaking point will be like, dang, he went here? Oh my gosh, where is he at? Why is there so many women in the background? It looks like he's on a date, but with who? You get what I mean? I gotta start changing my voices more because I feel like that helps. But the voice that I did today, y'all, didn't sound as good as the other ones. But anyways, that's besides the point. So I'm about to lastly say something, but y'all know, like the video. And so just simply know with stalking, it could be so switched up for so many different reasons. Then there's just the plain reasons. I feel like the best bet is evaluating how you guys got to this point and trying to figure out what type of woman she is. That's going to give you a lot of answers to why she's stalking you. All right, y'all. Hope this helped in some way. Take care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And make sure that you are not setting yourself back. If you do, you still can come back and you still can move forward. Right? Right. Okay. I love y'all. Take care. Bye, y'all.